Well, morning, y'all. Today is Christmas Eve. I'm gonna go up here and check a few traps, see what we get. Now, the idea is we're going after skunks, and most of these traps that we're gonna be setting. I've only got a few set right now for coons, and we're gonna go check them and see what we got. Here's a couple. Alright, y'all, I found me a spot to set a skunk trap. And there's all this dead wood right here that something's been coming through here and digging into this wood. Try to get the insects, worms and grubs, whatever is into this, out. And they come in here and flip all this stuff over, searching for food. So I'm gonna set one right here at the base of this tree, and they'll surely find it. We're gonna make a dirt hole set. We're running a dog with. Take a wax paper. I'm gonna roll it up, crinkle it up. That way when he steps on it, it's not crunchy. Got some skunk, predator lure. Some fat off the ham. Skunks like that oily, fishy smell. And that's it, yo. On to the next one. Here's another good spot, y'all. Probably a skunk that's living in there. So we're gonna sit right outside his old house. See if we can't catch something. Alright, y'all, got another one set. Here's a trail walking down, going along the bank. And this is gonna be about eye level. Either skunk or cat. He's gonna be walking right along and see that hole and smell that bait. And hopefully we got one in it. Alright, y'all, here's another good spot. Coming off the trail. Right here. Make a covey set for bobcat or skunk. Now, if you're trapping a bobcat, now if you're trapping a coyote, you want to leave everything exactly how it was, or he'll go around it. But we're not being specific today. We don't want to catch a coyote because they ain't worth anything. So we can make this as ugly as we want to. Another tip when you're making your hole and you're setting for a cat, you want that cat to come up here and have to look down in that hole. You don't want it at an angle. That way he can get up here on the trail and he can look over there and he can see the bottom of that hole, or see if he's even interested in it. Cats are curious, so make him go up here and look down in that hole. Or if that ain't working and you got one here that's still on the trail and he won't go up to your set, but he's still checking it out, set you a trap out here. Anyway, that's a little tip you might want to try. Another thing with the bobcat is you can guide his foot to where you want him to step. You can lay a log over like this. That cat won't step on that. He'll step over it, right on your pan. Bad thing about sticks is it can get in your jaws and keep your trap from shutting. You can take dirt clod, set it right here, right here. And make that bobcat walk in between those two dirt clods and go and check out that hole. But if you ever watch a cat, house cat, and he's sitting there watching or looking at something or stalking something, they'll get real close to a hole or wherever they're stalking at, and they'll put their two front feet together and they'll crouch down there real close to what they're looking at. And that's the same thing you're mimicking here. Just watch a house cat and you'll figure out how a bobcat acts. It's supposed to rain again at the end of the week, so I don't know if we're going to have time to catch a cat or not. Sheep wool. Looks like a little mouse hiding down in that hole. Now, if you're a cat, you'd be looking at that, think that's a little mousy. Alright, y'all, all set. Hopefully there's a cat there in the morning. Alright, y'all, there's an old junk pile here. And skunks like junk piles, rock piles, houses, bricks. And I can see there's a hole down in there. And there's a trail coming up this little ridge. Coming up here and coming out. So I'm gonna set a couple skunk traps right around here. See what we can do. We're gonna take a couple of these coon cuffs. Now my coon cuffs, I put them on these electric fence posts. Now I tie these to these electric fence posts and drive them down so far, and then above that I put another piece of wire. That way if coon gets on this, he can't get this up and have leverage at the top to pull it out. These work good. I never had a coon pull one of these up. So it keeps all that tension down here in the ground. Now all we do on these dog proofs, these old things, man, they catch lots of skunks and lots of coons. They can't help but keep their feet out of them. As soon as you set these, they're just jumping in here. take a pork fat, drop a piece down in the bottom. Then we're going to take our skunk essence. The only reason I use skunk is because during mating season, male skunks will spray each other, fighting over a female. So this gives them something to look around at. And it seems like every time a skunk sprays in a trap, after that you'll just catch skunk after skunk in that same trap. So I use a little essence. Just like that. And then our other one, I'm going to put cat food in. Alright y'all, there we go, 2 more sets. Alright y'all, I set this one last night. And this is an example of a really good spot to set a trap. Because them coyotes, bobcats, they'll come up here and they'll hunt these pipe entrances for rabbits and rats. And if you ever got a spot like this, or you make one of these, you can kind of make you a little hole up in there, cover it up, make it look like a bit of a burrow, like something's going in and out. Put you some bait in there, and that's just an example of a really good spot. So always remember that. Alright y'all, a lot of good hunting area for a cat right here. We're going to set a cat trap, and probably a couple of skunk traps also. Alright y'all, here we go. This ain't the best weather for trapping cats. So we gotta do what we got. You want your trap flat, no wiggle. Get you a backing, that way they don't come around the back on you. trap solid for a cat to be walking on. As long as he ain't hitting metal or big sticks or anything, you want him to just walk right in there. I'm going to use skunk, beaver caster, and bobcat gland lure. I'll take his clothespin, put a little skunk on one end, one side. Take some gland lure. Set that right there with it. And a little beaver caster. I'm gonna take some wings. Now when you set a bobcat trap, you gotta think and understand he's a predator. His eyes are in front of his face, and he's always looking for movement, just like humans. So this is gonna be up here blowing in the wind above his trap. And if he's gonna be walking out there on that ridge line or halfway between the top of the hill and the lower portion of the hill, he's got the high ground, and he's wanting to see down into here and have the advantage. You back up off of that, and that's going to catch bobcat's attention. I'm going to take a few feathers. I'm out of ducks. I'm going to have to get some more duck feathers. Throw them in your pen. That way, that cat thinks something drug, something to eat, and that hole, that little den you're fixing to make, and he's gonna go in there and investigate. Cover the back of your trap. You don't want him coming around the sides here and eyeballing. You want him to go to the front. You face that trap from the direction you think he's going to be coming out of this thicket and coming up here along the edge and hunting it. Alright, y'all, here's another good little pointer. So we're over halfway up this hill here. And if you was a predator down there, or checking these brush piles, or coming along this ridge line right through here. Now, there's a track right there. So, if you're over on the other side and you're scanning across here from 3/4 of the way up, you're looking for things that's going to stand out to you. The same thing if you was tracking a human. They'll take the path of least resistance. Same way with animals. And what you're looking for is things that stand out, that pops out to your eye. Because if you're down here like a bobcat or a coyote or anything else, what stands out to you in this part of this video? You see those yuccas right there? That's what'll stand out to an animal too, or to a predator. It's something that catches your eye out of, in the horizon, in your side of view. And so I'm gonna set a foot trap there. Just a good lesson to think about. A predator's tracking, he's gonna want to be on the, 1/4 of the way, the 3/4 of the way up the hill. From, say, if somebody was tracking you and they was down on the bottom, well, you want the advantage so you can get up over that hill and evade. Just like an animal, they want the best advantage, the highest ground. So always remember that. Alright, y'all, all set. If you're walking along this ridge, or bobcat I should say, or predator, he's gonna see that hole right there. Luckily there was a gopher hole there already, so I was able to do a step down set. I'm gonna guide him. Got my dirt clods on the side, my jaws is on the other side, and I want him to come right up here and stick his nose right in that hole. I got the visual for him to notice that, even if he's way over there. And if he wants to come and investigate, then he can. Cats are lazy. You never can tell if they're going to do something or not. So hopefully it don't rain us out and we'll be able to catch one. Well, y'all, day 2 trapping. Christmas morning. And still ain't caught nothing. I checked 3 traps already. It's still misting and pretty wet out. Critters probably ain't moving. Still nothing. Nothing in that one. But y'all, this old tin horn right here, it's got a beat out trail going up through that draw there. When it dries out, I'm gonna set a trap there. Probably no bobcat going up through there, going in that tin horn. Might be living in it because I can't see the other side of it. Well, we're rolling up on the next one. thing, y'all. But there is a skunk track right there. Almost. That pan's right here. We'll come back and bait that one. Nothing in the dog proofs, you know. Stuff must not be moving because, man, them things have always got critters in them. On to the next ones. Man, we're almost done. Well, y'all, that's the way it goes sometimes. We might got skunked today, but there's always tomorrow. Merry Christmas, and we'll see y'all on the next one. Thank you.